How's it going, everybody? The Greyhound Guru here, and in this video I wanted to answer the question, how safe is the Greyhound bus at night? Now I want to break my answer down into two categories. The first category is going to be the actual bus, and in the second category I'm going to talk about Greyhound bus stations at night. So, how safe is the actual Greyhound bus at night? And my answer to that is, I feel like the Greyhound bus at night is just as safe as the Greyhound bus is during the day. And the reason I say that is the issues you're going to have safety-wise on the actual bus aren't contingent on it being light or dark outside. Your number one thing you're going to have to deal with on the Greyhound bus or look out for is theft. People stealing your luggage, stealing your possessions, and they're going to do this whether it's daylight outside or dark outside. If somebody sees an opportunity to steal from you, if you leave your luggage laying around, you leave your possessions laying around, they're going to do this whether it's 11 o'clock at night or whether it's 11 o'clock in the morning. It really doesn't matter. So just always keep your luggage with you. Don't flash a lot of cash, things like that. You should be okay. Now, when it comes to the things a lot of people worry about, like physical harm, I feel like when you're on the actual bus, this isn't really a big deal. The reason for this is there are so many other people on the bus with you. There's so many other onlookers, other passengers, the driver's right there on the bus. If anything is about to go down, if someone's about to physically assault you or sexually assault you or anything like that, there's too many onlookers, too many witnesses. Someone's going to step in and stop the person. The driver's going to pull the bus over, call the police. So, except in some rare instances where a person might be a little crazy or someone's just really mad at another person and the fight breaks out, you're really not going to have to worry about, anything life-threatening happening when you're on the actual bus. And this holds true during the day as well as at night. So when you're on the actual bus, I feel like the Greyhound bus is very safe. It's just, use common sense, look out for yourself, don't leave possessions lying around. You should be okay. If you do get off the bus and if you have like a food break at night or something like that, if you think about it, you've got, like I said, 20 to 50 other people getting off the bus with you. So as long as you stay by the bus or go right into the restaurant or gas station that everyone else is going into, you should be okay. Like, nobody around there is going to mess with you when you walk in the door with 30 other people. Like, they don't know who you're traveling with. They don't know who your friends are. It's not worth it. None of them locals are going to try you when you're around everybody else. Now, if the bus pulls into a McDonald's and you was like, oh, but I want Subway, and so you walk like half mile down the road, something bad might happen to you. But as long as you stay around everyone else, you should be safe even when the bus stops and everyone gets off. So, when you're traveling on the actual bus, even if it's nighttime, I feel like you're pretty much as safe as you would be anywhere else out at night, if not safer, because you have a lot of people around you, a lot of eyewitnesses and onlookers who'll have your back. Now, how safe is the Greyhound bus station at night? Now, this is a different story. If something bad is going to happen to you, especially something physical, it's probably going to happen at the Greyhound bus station. And the reason for this is, at the Greyhound bus station, there are a lot of people, especially at nighttime, milling around in and out the station who aren't traveling on Greyhound. I don't know why, but as soon as it gets dark, a lot of the people in the neighborhood where the Greyhound buses are located tend to want to come up to the Greyhound bus station. I guess they're attracted to the lights, the coming and going of new prey all night long. I don't know. But you're going to have lots of people at the station who don't have tickets, and they come in there just to hang out and to possibly, rob or harm people. So definitely watch out. The Greyhound bus stations at night are a place where things can go down. My number one rule, and I say this whenever I talk about safety on Greyhound, do not wander around outside the Greyhound bus station at night. I know if you have like a long layover, you get bored. A lot of people like to go outside, smoke cigarettes, and then like, oh, what's that down the road? This is not a good thing. Don't do it. I'm even leery about, I don't smoke, but if I did, I tell people, be leery about going outside to smoke. You don't know what's right around that corner. I've heard stories. I've talked to people who have been, close to the Greyhound bus station, have knives pulled on them, guns pulled on them. They've been robbed, and you really don't want to have another 12 hours left on the Greyhound bus and you've got no money and no luggage. You've just been robbed because you wanted to go exploring, at midnight. outside the, the Omaha, Nebraska Greyhound station. Like, it's just not worth it. So stay inside the Greyhound bus station at night. If there's security, kind of, stay as close to security as you possibly can. If there's a security office, sit down in the chair closest to that. If there's no security office, wherever the ticket counter is, wherever there's like the most Greyhound employees, stay close to that. Because there will be people coming in and out of the station if it stays open 24 hours. There will be people coming in and out of the station constantly, and a lot of them are there for no good reason. Now, a lot of Greyhound bus stations will close overnight, though some of them will allow you to sit in there if you are waiting on a bus, if you're on a layover. And so at these, you're a little safer because pretty much everyone in there has a ticket, and people who have a ticket and who are taking the bus typically just want to get home or get to their destination. However, sometimes someone will go out to smoke and someone will run in the door from outside. And even though a lot of times security or the Greyhound employees will run them out, you still never know, what could happen before security catches them. I've seen, people just come in and hang out. They're really up to no good. Some of them just come in, if they're homeless or something, they just want to come in out the cold or the heat or whatever. But sometimes you have people coming in, you don't know what they're up to. So always watch your back at the Greyhound bus station. Keep your luggage next to you. If it's nighttime, you're probably going to want to sleep, but sleep in a manner with your luggage, wrapped, touching you or something, so that if someone moves it, you'll feel it. If you need to, find a way to tie your luggage to your arm or your leg. Like, whatever you need to do to make sure that if you do nod off and get some good shut-eye, someone can't walk off with your luggage and be out, in the dark and around the corner and before you even wake up. Also, definitely, if you're going to plug your phone in at the phone charging station, don't go walk away, go to the bathroom, or go and sit down and take a nap or anything like that. Cell phones are the #1 stolen thing in the world these days. It will happen at the Greyhound bus station. Before you go in the bathroom, peep out kind of who's going in there before you. The bathroom is a great place people like to go. You can go in there, get in that stall, someone could come in there, rob you, run out before anyone knows, or worse, if there's some type of sexual assault going to happen, that's probably where it's going to happen. So, just keep an eye out, see who's been going in that bathroom. If you see a couple of other people that are legit go in there, well, then go in there with them. Just kind of, common sense. Just always watch your back, because things can go down at the Greyhound bus station at night. With that being said, I still think it's pretty safe. Like I said, a lot of the stations have security. There are always employees there, and no matter what people say about Greyhound employees, they're not going to want to see you get beat up or raped or robbed or anything like that. Like, they're just not, that's not, I don't think they're that just callous. If you miss your transfer, yeah, they probably don't care. But, they're not going to want to see somebody beating you up inside the station and let it go down. Also, another good thing, if you are on the bus and you do meet some people that are pretty cool, sit by them, link up with them. Y'all can watch each other's back when you're in the station at night. Like I said, you can go to the bathroom together. If y'all do want to go outside and smoke or hang out or something like that, y'all can go outside, all go outside together. There's definitely safety in numbers. So if you can find a little group of friends, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, just stay with them throughout your transfer, whatever you're doing at night, and you should be pretty safe. So, all in all, I feel like the Greyhound pretty safe at night. Bad things can happen on the Greyhound bus. The likelihood of them happening goes up some when you're at the stations at night. But all in all, if you use common sense and just watch your possessions and watch your back, you should be able to have a very safe trip, even if it is at nighttime, and you should be able to make it to your destination unharmed. So I'm Tim, the Greyhound Guru. If you have any other Greyhound bus questions, please check out my other videos, because I answer a lot of them. If you look in the description box, there will be a link that takes you to the page that shows all my uploaded videos here on YouTube. You can also check out my website, greyhoundbusguru.com. You can also follow me on Twitter, Guru of Greyhound. All these links will be in the description box. And if you checked all those places and you don't have an answer to your question, feel free to leave it in the comment box. You'll see that I answer pretty much every comment, and you can also message me here on YouTube. I try to get back to everyone who has a question. Even if it's something I don't know about, I'll research it and try to get back to you. I try to get answers to any Greyhound bus question you have. So thanks for watching. Hope this video was helpful. I'll see you on next video.